Hi and welcome to my weekly environmental roundup. Spot SDCs last week were up 25 cents to 38.85 as we're seeing more buying coming through. Spot OGCs were down 5 cents to 35.50, not a lot of movement there. Cal 21s, they were flat, 36.25. Cal 22s were down 50 cents to $29. The Cal 23s were down as well, 65 cents to 22.10. The 24s were up 65 cents to $12.65, and the Cal 25s are up 5 cents to $7. VIX saw a lot of action, but in the end they were down 50 cents to $60. The Eskies were up 45 cents, closing at $30.70. And the ACUs were up 10 cents to $18.45, and the NZUs, they were down marginally, closing at $37.20. The City of Sydney has announced it will target net zero carbon emissions by 2035, which is 5 years earlier than they previously planned. Lord Mayor Clover Moore was quoted as saying, "We're in the middle of a climate emergency, yet the federal government continues to ignore the community, expert advice and international pressure." She also said that the revised target, a feature of the proposed new environmental strategy 2021 to 2025, underscores the city's commitment to action on climate change. Greening the grid, diverting waste from landfill, and increasing green building standards will all play a part in how the city plans to create a city that is net zero in just under 15 years. In response to the federal budget last week, opposition leader Anthony Albanese has stated that he would allocate $100 million on green energy apprenticeships if he were to become Prime Minister. In a bid to encourage more young people into low emissions industries, apprentices who train in green industry will receive up to $10,000, with $2,000 to be provided on commencement and $2,000 each year for 4 years. Eligible industries include rooftop solar installation and maintenance, large-scale renewable projects, energy efficiency upgrades to buildings, green hydrogen and renewable manufacturing. Also, a Labor government would commit $10 million on skills training for green energy industries under a new energy skills program. In his budget reply speech, Mr. Albanese said the action on climate change would create jobs, lower energy prices, and lower emissions. Speaking of lower emissions, coal-fired power consumption in Australia hit a record low during the first 3 months of 2021, and gas generation crashed to the lowest level in 15 years, as renewable energy and falling prices continue to shake up the market. Reports from the Australian Energy Regulator, or AEMO, detailed the impact the transition to clean energy have had on the grid, and the challenges which exist for fossil fuel generators. The AEMO figure showed that coal generation for the quarter dropped by nearly 800 megawatts to only 15,000 megawatts. These were the lowest Q1 levels since the national energy market was created in the late 90s. That's all from me today. I hope you have a great week.